Hi, I'm Jacqueline Hairston, and I'm from the Bay Area, California, and I have the pleasure of being invited to be a guest conductor of my trademark spirituals. Initially, my trademark spirituals were the ones that had been done strictly for solo artists, and I thought in order to have a representative force, even though I did not have to have a choir, I thought I would create a choir in my area that would serve as a nucleus for the other choirs that would be invited. And so I started with just a few people, then it added on to more people, and ended up being about 150 people in the Bay Area. And they chose to name themselves the Jacqueline Hairston Ensemble. The other groups that were invited from Seattle as well as Detroit, those directors are personal friends of mine. So I was so happy when they accepted the opportunity to perform. And then in the southern area, in Los Angeles, Danielle and Joseph, who's a sorority sister, got all of her sorority members to participate. And so in all, a total count will come to, I say, close to 300 singers. I think maybe the actual count is something like 275. I guess my greatest charge at this point, when I heard one of my other dear friends, who's been like a sister through the years, her name is Hilda Harris, and when I heard her tell another singer, just trust the God within, it just reminds me that that's how I start every day off, just giving prayer, paying homage to the gift, and really trying to use those gifts collectively. I have an expression that I borrowed from, I think it was from 1 Peter, and don't ask me to quote it right now because I need to rely on my notes. But let's say I feel like I'm guided and I'm guarded and I'm given a sense of direction with regard to other persons who are working with me. And I was telling Hilda that these singers are the finest singers as far as their spirit and their attitude and their mood. Their attitudinal stance is just most commendable. So I thrill just being in their presence. I mean, they think they're honored by my presence, but it's a double-edged sword. I feel more privileged to have them working with me, and the fact that we're from all over. And one of my other singers says, just act like we're all one voice, even though we have different ethnicities and different races and different cultural backgrounds. We're all one.
My name is Diana Solomon Glover. I'm a soprano, and I am very, very pleased and happy and feel very privileged to be a part of this concert. I have been singing Jacqueline Hairston's arrangements for probably a decade, and the piece that I sing on the concert, I Don't Feel My Waist Tired, has become one of my signature pieces, and so it is really an extraordinary privilege to be singing it with 300 voices under her auspices.
Vibration here that's really incredible.
Spirit has allowed me to go a lot deeper in my spiritual work with this music, because it's allowed me to wake up and be in tune with who and what God really is. This last year we spent a lot of intimate time together, rehearsing songs and could bring healing anything that may have come up for us.
This particular trip is such an honor, and to finally get Dr. Hairston the honor that she so richly deserves, as well as being and allowing the spirituals, the music, to speak to a whole host of people who have never had the opportunity to sing spirituals. And so I'm just grateful again.
I had to wait, and that was hard because I was really ready to dive in and do that. But there was something that happened inside when the choir sings. We reach places that it has to be experienced, I guess.
Yeah, it touches the choir touched a place inside of me that I had longed for a very long time, and didn't know. I knew it was there, and nothing had ever hit it before. And Inner Light, the first Sunday that I went to Inner Light, the choir was singing, and Reverend Deborah hooked me with her message. But the choir, I knew that I knew I had found my home. I was home.
If there ever comes a time when I won't turn to you, if there ever comes a time you're not first, if I'm trying desperately to quench my own thirst. Lead me to your
This is the dream of a lifetime being realized, and it's what I feel is ineffable.
What better opportunity, just keeping it real for me, what greater opportunity to glorify God in me than to sing for God's glory on the stage of Carnegie Hall. It doesn't get any better than that for me. It really doesn't. I'm just, I cannot wait to just be there, knowing fully the people who have been there before us, the shoulders upon which we stand, the opportunities. There were times when Black people, African Americans, weren't even allowed in Carnegie Hall, and there have been many now who have graced that stage, and I'm grateful and honored to be a part of that legacy.
Negro spirituals, as we've gone through the songs, it has allowed each of us on an individual level and a collective level to come together, to understand that yes, there are Negro spirituals, but in the universe, there is only just one of us. There is no separation. And the same way I embody the songs, the person next to me will embody the songs as well. It's been an awesome opportunity for everyone to step into their greatness with these songs, and not to be afraid of them, to love them, to embody them, to embrace them, and to say, I don't understand, and get the clarity at a deeper level of what the music is actually presenting to us. They're not just words. They're They were a way of being years and years and years ago, and they're still a way of being today.
And to repeat our dear sister Alice Walker's constant statement to us, love the questions. Love the questions. Don't be impatient with them. Don't feel that you have to have an answer immediately. But know that our responsibility is to keep raising the questions. And if we keep doing that, we might find our way together to some of the answers that we need.
It's here, showtime. Good morning. Good morning. Laughing is contagious and it's advantageous. We're here.
And I think that it's really very important that you have put yourself in those situations where you are. One of the things you've discovered is that a lot of people just never expected you to be there. And that's all part of this matter of how we become a more mature society. That we realize that we've got Jasmines among us